Hi everyone, I'm Miss Elaine, and today is one of our Take and Make days. And today's Take and Make theme is magical creatures, because of course our summer reading program is Imagine Your Story. And in Bedford we have Escape the Enchanted Forest. There are all kinds of magical things in this summer reading. We hope that you read a lot, but there are all kinds of other activities, and it's going to be lots of fun. If you haven't signed up, go onto our website to sign up because I think you're really going to enjoy it. So the whole summer is about fairy tales and fantasy and telling your own story, listening to your own voice. So there's lots of fun things to do. So let's unpack our packet. Inside your packet, you have a lot of things. So some of the things we're not going to do together today, but I'll just go over them. And one of them is a magical creatures word search. And so there's lots and lots of magical creatures listed here. There are mermaids and griffins and giants and dragons and satyrs and trolls. And then on the other side, there's a Harry Potter Triwizard tournament maze. So if you like mazes, you might like to try that. Harry Potter's birthday is July 31st, and Percy Jackson's is like August 11th, so there's lots of fun birthdays just come up. So this is something you can do anytime that you have time. Another thing is some children's librarians made up this dragon mask. So again, when you have time, color it, cut out the eye holes, and you can go around your house and be a dragon. The other thing that we're not going to do today is the flying fairies. So in this slit that you have the fairy, and so you can make any kind of scene at all for the fairy to go through the woodlands, through the woods, anything that you would like. But you don't have to just do fairies with this idea. You can take the other side of the stick and glue a dragon. You can glue yourself flying through the air. You can do anything that you want. Or it could also just be a walk in the woods of some kind of a magical creature, or yourself. So this is the idea for the slit. You can just do any kind of magical creature you would like to do. So today, what we're going to do is together we're going to make a dragon egg and a unicorn puppet. And just to give you ideas, because these are all things that you can, puppets especially, you can do in lots of other ways. So just to give you the template to learn how to do it. First, let's do the dragon egg. I made this one 3 weeks ago, and so it's hard now. This is model magic. You have some model magic in your kit, and this gets hard after quite a while. It takes a while. It takes sometimes up to 72 hours, but that's your dragon egg. So that's the first thing we're going to do. So you have your dragon, you have your foil, and aluminum foil is good because you can mold it. You can make it nice and strong and mold it. So you can put your dragon inside the piece of tin foil and then wrap it up and make an egg shape. So, let me see. Looks like you're doing a good job. So you can make an egg shape and then open up your model magic, and you might need a scissors to do this. So maybe a grown-up can do it for you. So you take out your model magic and you start to make it into kind of like a flat circle. And I used a pencil. You don't even need to have anything fancy. You can kind of like squeeze a little bit to loosen it up. And then you can put it down and you can roll it out. You can squish it a little bit with your hand first and then kind of roll it to make it into a circle form. And just keep going at it until finally you have a nice circle. Not too thin, because you want to be able to put your jewels onto it. So we can give this a try. So here's our dragon egg, and we put it over, we wrap this around it. I think I need to do a little more, because that's what's nice about clay. It's forgiving. You can use it in different ways. So then you take your dragon egg and you kind of wrap it around the foil. The people who were able to come to the Zoom, they spent a lot of time on their dragon eggs. And it takes a while for them to dry, so you don't have to do it right away. You can just add to it, because I didn't give people many jewels. So you can add jewels of your own, shiny things around your house, a little shell. You can even just poke a hole in it with a pen because it kind of makes a nice indentation to make put some spots on it. You can put different colors on it too. It's to your dragon egg if you want to make it even fancier. So you kind of roll it. Rolling it also helps to smooth out some of the wrinkles and things. You can even take some water and with your hand you can smooth it off. And I only have one jewel left. But when you get it the way that you like it, you can take your jewels and you can kind of press them into the clay. And then just keep going around. And again, you can add some color. Sometimes you can use food coloring or a few drops of that. And you can just make a beautiful dragon egg. And then if you want, in a few weeks, because it takes a while to really get hard, in a few weeks you can cut it open and find your dragon. Surprise! So that's a dragon egg. Remember Hagrid and his dragon egg? So then what we'll do is to have a puppet. Now this puppet template is something that you can use in many, many, many ways to make many magical creatures and other things. So you have your large piece of paper, but you can make this using all size papers. But today we have a nice big piece of paper. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold it, but not fold it all the way to meet the other side. You're going to leave about this, you're going to fold it about this much from the other edge, and then make a nice sharp crease as evenly as you can. So, can you see that? See how it's not right up to the top. It's not completely in half. It's a little bit like a half an inch. So then you'll fold that half inch over to make a flap, and then you can glue. I emailed people to have glue, but you can have. It's easy enough if you're not on the Zoom. So you put glue along both sides, and then you glue the flap over onto the other piece. So you glue the extra spot onto the other piece. Can you see that? See how it is? That's all you do. So then, what you're going to do is you're going to fold the paper in half again. With the part with the glue part facing up. And you're going to fold it up. You're not going to fold it in half lengthwise. You're going to fold it up. So that means you'll have it looking like this. Do you see that? So it's folded like that. So it's not the long way. It's a short way. And it looks like that. And make sure the creases are nice and tight. Then, with this part facing you, so the crease is on you, the folding is on your right, you're going to fold the paper over to meet the other edge, like that. Then you're going to turn over and make the other part meet the edge, like that. So now it kind of looks like an M for magical. And you can see that the inside of the M, that's where the fold is. That's where the glue in the fold is where the inside of the M is. So the outside doesn't have any folds of the M. And then your puppet's done. It's done. That's all it is to it, to make hundreds and hundreds of puppets. So then, what you do is you take, in the M, you put your thumb in the bottom, you put the rest of your fingers in the top. You say, hello, thanks for coming today. And you can make all kinds of puppets. You can make magical creatures, you can make dogs, you can make cats, you can make anything that you want. You can make scary puppets, you can make any kind of puppet just by using it like that. You can make it for your family, to say different things. I'll show you in a minute. But for the unicorn puppet, that's why I gave you the shiny piece of paper. Because for the unicorn puppet, you can cut a little triangle, kind of like that, to make the unicorn's horn. That's the shiny paper that was in your packet. And then you can just draw a unicorn face. So I just made some ears. You can even cut out ears and make them stand up if you want. But this is just a simple way. Some people, in fact, at the Zoom, they did make the horn stick out that way. So you can do whatever you'd like. Make some nice eyes. They can be open. They can be closed. They can be... the horn can be whatever shape you'd like. And then inside, don't forget the mouth. Say, I am your unicorn. I am your unicorn. That's probably how they talk. I am your unicorn. So that's your unicorn. So that's the basic example of the puppet. So in your, I even made a little one in the same basic shape, and it's just a tiny puppet. I didn't glue it though, so it's hard. And you say, hello, I love you. Hello, I love you. So you can even make a card to somebody and send it as a little surprise for somebody. I gave you some pictures also. As you can see, I'm not the best artist, of some other magical creatures that you can make using that puppet template, but on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, if you have on like a printer paper around your house. So here's a basilisk from Harry Potter. That's a little scary. So you can make a basilisk. Say, I'm not afraid of you, basilisk. So you can feel powerful. Then I did the trolls. Again, I'm not a good artist. Poppy is much, but you can have Poppy, and then you can make a little, her smile inside. So she could be talking to you as well. And then I didn't make a puppet of Dobby, but Dobby the house elf from Harry Potter. You could make him and then his mouth inside. So that's another idea that might be fun to do. So that's basically all that we had for our craft time. I'm sorry you couldn't be with us, but I hope you can have some fun exploring these different ways. And you don't have to do it exactly like this, but have a magical day and a magical summer. And we hope to connect soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.